You give me loving like no one could. You turn me child inside out. Hey there, Daniel Formica for YourVocalTeacher.com. I wanted to do a quick video on support. A lot of confusion out there. I'm going to try to make this really short. I've been sitting here trying to make it and it always gets long-winded. I just want to make it short. The way that I see support and the way that I see breathing, it was taught to me, and it just, for me, it made sense. As I go to the higher notes, I don't feel like I'm taking a dump. I let the resonance more or less take over on a high note. So if I'm doing a ooh, ah, I find it from almost like falsetto, very, very light, like a messa di voce or crescendo, if you don't know Italian, which I don't, and that's why I don't call support arpeggio. That was obviously a supported tone. I went from a heady, very, very quiet to very loud. There was no glitches in my voice. What's happening is there are a lot of people thinking that support is a sound, and it's kind of messing with themselves, and they're getting a little heavy on their chords. They're squeezing their chords tight with like some extrinsic muscles that are making it not movable. So they might hear this note, ah, 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 and they go, oh, yeah, that's it. Ah, oh, look, my larynx is down, and it's supported tone, and it's solid, but it is not correct. I know because I'm doing something in here, and so that's why I can teach it, because I used to do it, and now I kind of understand it. Excuse me. Now I understand that it isn't correct. So what you can do, and you could find the supported tone from a softer place. So if you go ooh, ah, 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 it's not ah. Just because I'm leaning there, some people are calling that what they call the leaning on the chords. It's not leaning on the chords. Ah, that's squeezing the chords together. Leaning on the chords is when something not natural gets stronger and stronger throughout time, throughout practice. At first it might be, you might have a hard time. You might be cracking all over the place. It's like that. No, you can lower. It can be a deeper sound. But it doesn't have to be that's too much. So look at it like I always like to go to golf. I'm not even a golfer, but you could take the strongest man in the world and he could swing the club as hard as he can, but if he doesn't have any technique with it, the ball's going nowhere. Whereas you take a really wimpy guy that has great technique, the ball's going really far. And then as time goes on, it goes farther and farther and farther as his strength comes into it. So that's one way to look at it. And then also, for me, I always feel when I breathe, this is a little breathing that you can check yourself. You can laugh. Ha, 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 ha. See that? Both goes out. This goes out and this goes out. My back goes out, my stomach goes out. Ha, 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 ha. Ha, ha, ha. See? Ha. So when I sing, ha, it goes out. No matter, ha. As I support to tone more, it goes out more. That's basically it. That is support. That is arpeggio. And I don't think you want. And then there comes in the style. If we're talking about style, and we're going to say this, right? There's not much support in this. You're going lying beside you, here in the dark, feeling your heartbeat with mine. Okay, so now, so now, that's for the style of the song. Steve Perry was going for that. He wasn't going for lying beside you, here in the dark, feeling your... That'd be so beat, and he would have never been Steve Perry. Everyone likes to say, well, he didn't really support his tone, and other people say he's nasal, and other people... Whatever. His style is what it is. He was supporting the tone. Whether you support it that much, that's probably not lying. It's still coming out. This is still expanding. Maybe not as hard as if I go, lying beside you. That's probably much more, it's harder. So if you want to do a hissing exercise where you feel that come out, you breathe in, it expands, and then it continues. Sure, you could do exercises. Once you find it, you don't need to do breathing exercises to keep it. So I hope that kind of clears things up. You don't want to, you don't want that. That's not support. That is squeezing the chords. You want to find your tone from ooh, whatever you're doing. I don't know. And it doesn't matter what scale. The different scales do different things. You know, an octave jump will give you maybe easier to hit the top. If you're trying to go to that A from there, or A flat from there, it's a little bit harder on a 5-tone scale, but it brings up a little bit more chest voice into the sound. So you can build your voice from there the correct way. But you don't have to go, just because my larynx is low and it sounds supported does not mean that it's correct. You're going to never reach your top notes, your real high top notes, by doing that. It's just going to cause problems. So I hope that helps. Let me know, Daniel Formica at yourvocalteacher.com. Thanks. Bye.